What's going on, guys? It's Gia here representing Gia's World, and I want to discuss Mr. Still Your Grandma. He is the heartthrob sensation on social media. People are going crazy about how he looks, how sexy he is, his beard, his muscles, his tight-fitting clothes, and there's also a lot of body shaming going on and a lot of homophobia going on also in the process. And I made a Facebook status on my personal private Facebook page, and I thought, why not make a video that could possibly go viral? I don't know. Anyways, so I want to first start off by saying, you know what? His name is Irvin Randle. He was at the Essence Music Festival. He's very attractive. He is attractive. However, I've seen better looking people that are older than he is. So that's just, my opinion, right? He has a beard. He is physically in shape. Nice body, nice pecs, nice arms. He wears tight-fitting clothes. But then at the same time, it's almost like creating body shaming in the sense that his comeback to the homophobia that he was receiving. So that's why this is like a layered issue. The homophobia that he was receiving from younger men. So younger guys were going on his Facebook in the comment box section, calling him gay and using gay as a derogatory term and just being straight up homophobic and disrespectful. And the Irvin Randle, Mr. Still Your Grandma, responded in using body shaming. So basically what he did as a response is to the homophobia and the disrespect that he was receiving from the younger guys on the social media site, Facebook, was to basically body shame them and say, look, instead of being insecure, maybe you need to lose some weight. Maybe you need to go to the gym. Maybe you need to get a trim, get a beard, look better, and maybe you'll be able to get the girls. So you see the double negatives here. The younger guys probably do have insecurities, because I don't understand why anybody bullies or puts down other people. And a lot of times when people bully and talk trash about others, they have some insecurities about themselves that they're not secure with. They have their own issues, and they're deflecting that by making fun of other folks or putting other people down. So some of those young guys, let's be real, you probably have some insecurities. However, it's not needed for you to be homophobic and use gay as a derogatory term and put down folks because they look a certain way. And then the same can be said to Mr. Still Your Grandma. You don't have to body sham folks, because everybody doesn't want a six-pack. Everybody doesn't want someone who has big pecs or big arms. What's attractive to you may not be attractive to somebody else. If you haven't heard of the cliche saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what's ugly to you is drop dead gorgeous to somebody else, and vice versa. Also, what I started noticing too was bringing up consent. Consent matters. So this whole Mr. Still Your Grandma, first of all, who is he? He's not stealing anybody's grandma. Like, this whole idea that as women, we don't have any self-control, and if we see someone who's quote-unquote attractive, we're just going to go crazy, and they're going to be able to steal us away from our partners or whoever we're with, or even if we're single. No, there's a thing called consent. You have to actually ask if a person even wants to go on a date with you, let alone wants to talk to you. So it's just so many issues that I see with the Mr. Still Your Grandpa phenomenon that's going on. There's nothing wrong with you being comfortable in how you look and loving the way you look. And, if you personally like to go to the gym and work out, kudos to you. You don't have to shame other people because they're not doing it. Also, if you see someone that's getting attention or is perceived attractive, you don't have to be homophobic and pretty much call somebody gay in a negative derogatory term because you're insecure about how you look or how you're being perceived. And this also goes to show you how masculinity is so fragile. It's very fragile, and it's really detrimental in most cases, because this whole idea that I gotta put down other guys to make myself feel better. And, I have to be homophobic and aggressive and violent. That's not needed. And then this idea that for the women, um, he's gonna steal you away from your partner. Like, it's not that serious. And I just think a lot of times we blow things out of proportion. And then again, like me, I'm a sociologist pretty much. So it's like I look at things from a very sociological lens. So I saw a lot of issues with that. But Irvin Randle, yes, he's attractive. Um, but it's not like, for me, I've seen better looking men who are older than he is. And then also brings up the whole notion of, what age are you willing to date? Are you willing to date someone who's 55 years old and you're 23? Me personally, no. You're old enough to be my grandfather. like I personally don't. No, I personally wouldn't want to date someone that older than me. But then on the flip side, like Usher, for example, he's 37. He'll be 38 in October. So we're literally 14 years apart. And technically, we're almost in the same generation. Like, he's not in my generation by 2 years. Like, if he was born in 1980, he would technically be Generation X or Generation Y millennial almost. So technically, we're very close in age, technically. Would I want to date him? No. Even though I love Usher, like, I find him very attractive, but he has, in my opinion, he has way too much baggage. Like, me personally, I'm not interested in dating right now. And then, like, I'm definitely not interested in dating someone who has kids at this moment in my life. And you're already in a relationship. You're married. And also, no offense to Usher, I love you. You're an amazing person. But your track record is horrible. You are known to cheat. So why would I even waste, like, that's just me. Like, I think about so much. So why would I even waste my time in trying to date you? Like, I feel like with Usher, like, if I even had the opportunity, because once again, there's a thing called consent. You actually have to ask people if they even want to talk to you, let alone date. So anyways, if I even had that opportunity, I would rather be Usher's friend. and go work out with him and go out to the movies and play video games and ride bikes or something. But I wouldn't want to personally date him, But anyways, yeah, that's my whole view on Irvin, Mr. Steal Your Grandma Randle. He's basically gonna have his 15 minutes of fame, which he's basking in. Kudos to him. But yeah, that has been my view. Let me know what you think in the comment box below. Hit me up on social media. Links to all my social media links are in the description box. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, hit me up. Deuces.